Music saved my life. Music gave me a voice. Music made me who I am today. And if I didn't have that way of expressing myself, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. Yo, this is Don Quez and you watching Snipe'd Up. Alright, so the story behind Tim, Time is Money, is we was out in LA, me, Dex, OFasho. We was over at Sonata Studios and we ended up just working on a bunch of music. OFasho played this 808 pattern, which was like, it just stuck, and we ended up having to leave the studio. And when we came back, we tried to do something new, and I was like, nah, pull up that little doom, 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 and I was like, let's work on that. Put it up, put it all together, and this shit came out crazy. That was probably like one of the fastest songs I ever made. I made the hook first, Dex threw his verse, and then I put my verse, and this shit came out dope. That was the only song we was listening to when we was out there. So I was like, yeah, this is something, but I didn't know it was gonna do what it did. So that was a pretty career-changing moment for me. I didn't ever think like Tim was gonna blow up the way it did. It literally was just us putting it out and the shit just went up. Like, I didn't even know how to react to it. I wake up to fucking thousands of plays, you know what I mean? I've been putting out music for 3-4 years, and like I ain't never seen something like that happen, so it was just super new to me. I didn't really know how to take it in, but it's a blessing nonetheless, for sure, career changing. It just changed it completely for me. I always knew, like, regardless of the situation with Tim, like, when it got taken down and shit like that, like, it was always gonna go up. It was one of those songs whenever we played it, it just caught people's attention. I knew it was something. To see it still doing numbers, to see, you know, people still sharing it and all that, like, it's a blessing, it's dope, you know what I mean? And, you know, we just gonna keep it coming. Working with Pilo on the Tim track, that was a crazy moment because I never met Pilo. He reached out to Jiggy, which Jiggy works at K-Win. Jiggy ends up calling me like, yo, Pilo wants to hop on the track. And I was like, yo, let's do it. Sent him the beat, he got it done. We held on it for a while because, you know, we had to wait for the right moment to put it out, but we put it out, like, shit went up, you know what I mean? That Tim remix is fire. I appreciate him for, you know, hopping on there, you know, giving me that cosign, because that was big. That was a big moment for my team, Stockton, Northern California, so it was cool to, you know, that he reached out and was willing to do that. We didn't work on the track together. He just sent the verse, but when he sent it, I was like, oh yeah, this shit's going up. Shit was fire. He was spitting. So my support system, whether it's my family, friends, or, you know, my fans, like, I can't even explain it. I don't even know, like, you know, we damn near roll like it's a fucking, like it's a gang or something. Like, we really got each other's backs. We really hold it down. Like, every time you see me, I'm with at least 20 people, and all 20 of those people do something. You know what I mean? We all got, you know, small businesses, cameramen, you know, artists, you know what I'm saying? We all, you know, pushing for a bigger purpose. So that's the type of people I keep around me. That's the type of people I want around me. My family has always been supportive.
Been walking out, bitch, I'm the only one they talk about. My name is brought up so much that it's getting common now. Y'all acting out of character, got these rappers conflicted out.
So what made me quit my job was the simple fact that I did not like my job. I always felt like I had a bigger purpose. I knew I could rap. I knew I could take it somewhere. It was just a matter of, like, I needed to put more time to the studio. When I finally, you know, made that decision, you know, I had to make sure that my people was gonna have my back, you know, people that, you know, I was still gonna have people listening to me, because it's a big step, it's a huge step. I had a good paying job. I'm not, like, super young. I'm not, like, 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm older, I had a good paying job, and I was just like, you know, fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I basically put out a video. It was me freestyling, and I was like, yo, give me 300 retweets on Twitter and 300 comments on Instagram, and I'll quit my job. And then we ended up, you know, surpassing that on both platforms, and put my 2 weeks in. Like, the day after, quit my job. We went to LA a couple times, worked on music, put out Dead End compilation, which was like Godspeed and X2. And X2 was the one that happened to have Tim on it, and Tim changed my life. So I quit my job, and when I quit my job, I told my people, I was like, yo, give me 6 months and I'm gonna make this shit happen. And we did it in less than 6 months. I couldn't even finish the Dead End compilation. We had to cut that whole thing out. So it was crazy, yeah. So that's all it takes, man, is like real dedication to what you wanna do. And I haven't achieved everything I wanna achieve, but I know I'm moving in the right direction, and I know that it's gonna turn into something really big. I already know. That's my my guy, you know what I mean? He helped me out a lot. I've been knowing him for a minute, so I really like working with him, and I've known him since like high school. He was in this group, Higher Learning, and he's maybe like a year older than me. And I was just like, you know, I was just a fan. Like they was popping. They was like, I thought they was damn near like about to be famous and shit. Like me being in high school, just looking up to him and, you know, like, man, I want to do what he's doing. I don't even think he'll remember this, but I remember one time we was at a party. I was drunk as fuck, and, you know, I was like, yo, let me freestyle for you. And we ended up freestyling and shit. And like, he was like, yo, hit me up. And I always remembered that. And I was like, I started doing my own thing, like doing music, putting out music, and it caught his attention. And from there on, it went to us actually putting a couple records together. We got a bunch of records together. But Tim ended up being the one that stuck, and Tim was the one that changed everything. And, you know, Tim wouldn't be Tim without Lil Dad Dex. You know what I mean? What's up, bitch? You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's like an iconic line from it. So shout out Lil Dad Dex, man, for real. So I got a real passion for performing, but my live shows have gotten so much better, and they wouldn't be what they are without DJ Kenzo. Anybody who knows DJ Kenzo knows he brings that Kenergy, which is something that I've never met a person so happy all the time, so positive, with such like an optimistic view on life like him. And every time we hop on stage, like, you know what I mean, I know he got my back 110%. Like, you know, if I'm you know, falling a little bit, or if I'm like not up to par, he's gonna pick me up, and we gonna put on a good show, no matter if there's fucking 5 people in the crowd, 500, 5,000, like we gonna give it 110% every time. Shout out DJ Kenzo, it's my guy. Bite the Bullet is my favorite project so far that I put out, and it was probably like the most exhausting, most fun thing I've ever like put out. So me and OFasho have been doing music together for like a minute now, so we know each other pretty good. We're actually like, you know, good friends. It makes the process a whole lot easier, more fun. It's not awkward or nothing like that, you know what I mean? So any ideas I got, any ideas he got, and we just come together and make something crazy. Nothing is like too, you know, extreme, or, you know what I'm saying? Like we make all types of genres of music and just clash it all together. But, you know, working with OFasho is definitely crazy, and working on Bite the Bullet was like an experience you know, I won't forget, because it was the first time, you know, releasing something under, you know, Empire, you know what I mean? It was the first time, like, it was a real level up, you know, and, you know, riding off like the strength of Tim, it was like I had a lot to prove, and I still got a lot to prove. But, you know, I feel like we made a statement when we dropped Bite the Bullet. It was something that I feel like people who didn't know me and just knew me off of Tim thought I was just some type of, you know, Bay Area artist, which, you know what I mean, like, they thought I was like, that was my sound completely. I took it as like, this is a moment to, you know, show what I'm capable of, show my creativity at a different side. And that's what we did. We made a little genre bending 7-track EP, which is, you know, I'm pretty proud of. So I just got into producing. I'm not like a I'm still learning, you know, at the end of the day, but I took it as this opportunity to, when we made Bite the Bullet, to really, you know, showcase what I'm made of. You know, when I quit my job, I was like, I might as well pick up producing too, you know, so I'm able to communicate with OFasho a little bit better. And I didn't think going into Bite the Bullet I was gonna produce any of the tracks on there. Our first single off of Bite the Bullet, which was Thump, was the first time I ever made a beat and like rapped on it. It stuck out to me, and it stuck out to everybody I played it for, so it definitely earned a spot on the project, and I'm super proud of it. We did a fire-ass visual to it. I'm hella proud of it. I actually produced the first half of the intro, which is the Now You Know loose track. It's making me a stronger artist. It's making me hear things differently. It's making me want to be better, and I'm able to communicate with OFasho a lot better, and the music is getting a lot better. So there's been a lot of highs and lows throughout this whole process. Like ever since I started doing music, every day, it's even like to this day, like, you know, it's like a roller coaster. Life it goes up and it goes down. But I would say probably like the worst part about it, from the time span when I quit my job to now, I would probably say the whole process probably when the video got taken down. Just because like I know a lot of artists are gonna be watching this. Like you work your ass off, you know what I'm saying, to make good music. You know what I mean? First off, you want to make good music, and second off, you want, you know, to people to connect with it, and you know, you want that shit you want it to elevate. You want exactly what happened to Tim to happen to, you know, one of your tracks. When it got taken down, it was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been working so long to, you know, have this type of moment happen, and for it to just get taken down, it was just like, damn, it stung, but you know what, I stayed positive, stayed prayed up, you know what I mean? We stayed collected. We got through that situation, and it is what it is, and like, I'm glad it happened because it taught me a lot of lessons. Yeah, like like I said, it is what it is. Probably the best part about this is just being able to do this as a career. Every day I get to wake up and do music. Like, I'm living the dream. Whether I'm making $1 million or $10 a week, like, I get to do something that I truly love, I truly believe in. It's cool, like, that's enough for me. Like, of course, you know, I want the better things of life, but I feel like right now I got something to truly be proud of. My family's proud of me. My friends are proud of me. People that have been listening to me that I don't even know, like some of my fans, they're proud of me too. And it's just like, it's a good feeling because it takes a lot of sacrifice and it takes a lot of hard work and shit. And I'm just glad to be in the position I'm in. I feel very blessed. So in 2019, I had a lot of lessons I had to learn, but I think the biggest one is I just had to learn how to be patient. I had to learn that, you know, everything, even though things can come fast, like certain situations, you need to just, you know, let them unravel on their own. Not every time, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta wait it out and just put your head down and just grind a little bit. Everybody wants to be that guy. Everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Everybody wants to be the one everybody talks about. But, you know, everybody has their time. Everybody has their moment. And just because your moment isn't there doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. So I would just say, you know, being patient was something I really had to like learn. Yeah, it's something, you know, I gotta put into my daily life because there's gonna be a lot of times where a lot of things are, you know, trying to push me to do something maybe I don't want to do, or, you know, put me in a position I don't want to be in. But, you know, a little patience, a little faith, a little, you know, positivity can take you a long way. So I would just say, you know, patience was something I had to learn. To be honest, I'm an underground artist too. As much as everybody else don't know, I don't know either. But if I had to give some advice for somebody who wants to be in the position I'm in, I would just say, don't think about it, just fucking work. You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. Like, there's no outline on how to be a successful rapper or be a successful singer or just be in the industry. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? You can go to school, go to college, you know, play sports, go to the NFL, or, you know, go to college, get a fucking job in the shit you went to school for. But music is so fast paced. One day you're in, one day you're out. My advice, yeah, like, it's just like, get to work, you know what I mean? Like, hone your craft, like, find what you like, make what you like, stand out, you know, make shit that's original, make shit that you like. First of all, don't try to please other people when it comes to this music. Just, you know, make what you like, do what you do, find the way you stand out, whether, you know what I mean, it be your beat selection, your wordplay, you know, your cadences. There's a lot of unique ways you can stand out. And another thing is, like, be a complete artist. If there's shit that you're not good at, get better at it. Too many people out, you know, in general, that, you know, want to be entertainers, want to be rappers, but they can't get on the stage. You know what I mean? They get in front of people and they're awkward. You know what I mean? Nobody. That's, as an artist, as an entertainer, that's where you get your bread. Like, if you can't sell out a show, then you're not gonna be making no money. You can't eat just off of streaming. You know what I mean? You can't just make money off of YouTube and expect, like, the house and, you know, the cars and clothes and shit. You gotta get out there. You gotta do it. You gotta be entertaining. You gotta be able to get in front of the camera and talk. You gotta be able to do all that shit that I'm still working at. You know, I'm willing to learn all that, and I'm willing to soak up game and really, you know, do what I have to do to be a better artist, underground artist, or people who are just looking for some advice. Just, you know, stick to it, do it for you, for yourself only. Love what you do. Don't try to copy nobody, don't ride no waves, and just, you know, do your thing. I for sure say, you know, I couldn't live without my family, the people that support me, the people that, you know, my friends. Those are all, like, that's all family, you know, family, friends, it's all one. I would say music too. Music saved my life. Music gave me a voice. Music made me who I am today. And if I didn't have that way of expressing myself, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. Music, family, shit definitely is something I can't live without. Freeze time or traveling time. I for sure like to travel. I for sure go back and revisit sometimes. I enjoy it or something like that. But when you do that, you could probably fuck up the future. So I don't know if that's such a good thing to do. But yeah, I for sure pick that. I'd rather lose my teeth, because I could just get them big ass veneers that these celebrities be getting fit right in. I have to have my hair. I don't got no beard or nothing. I'm saying, if you bald, you gotta have a beard or something. You can't just be full on, you know, bald. Shout out everybody who's rocking the full on bald. Like, y'all can do it, but me, I don't think I can pull that off. So I'd say, for sure, like, go ahead, take my teeth away, give me a brand new set, and I'm straight. So would I rather drink a gallon of Hennessy or smoke an ounce of weed in an hour? I like my Hennessy. I'm a big Hennessy drinker. I smoke on occasion, every once in a while, rarely, but I don't think I could do that hangover. Like, that shit fucking put you in the hospital, I feel like. And that shit is not fun. I'll probably have to go with the weed, honestly. Just fuck it, just smoke my fucking brains out, fall asleep, and just, you know, be cool the next day, cause that Hennessy hangover, bro, I'll be done. So yeah, for sure, weed, I picked that.